So today I'm going to share with you guys my breakfast shake, protein shake type of thing that I have for breakfast almost every morning. And also, I just got this amazing, oh brightness. Just look at how cool this is. What? I got this at the Container Store and I'm super stoked to use this. So anyways, these lovely little things that you guys, if you watched the mail time video, you saw that I got these. They are from a company called the Matcha Reserve. I'll link them in the description and the comments, you know. So just to give this a little bit of structure, we're gonna go over the why, what, how, and where this whole thing works. If you only care about the actual recipe, what's in it, measurements and that sort of stuff, I got you, bro. I'll put a timestamp of where that starts so you don't have to listen to the rest of it. But for anyone else, I'm just gonna jump right in to the why. Why am I sharing this shake with y'all in the first place? First and foremost, I'm going to reference this at a later date in a few other videos, I believe. So it'll just be a lot easier if there is an entire video dedicated to what's in it, why I put what I put in it, how you can make it yourself, and all the information of informational things. But then the why I put what I put in it, or the why I actually choose to drink it every day, brings us more into the what territory. So what's in it? First of all, there is matcha powder. All this is like, it's green tea basically, but instead of taking the leaves and like straining them or steeping them or whatever, it's like the whole leaf ground up and then it's just powder. Oh, did you guys see that? I don't know if you could see that, but and it's super green. That's fun, right? It just looks healthy, feels healthy. So what matcha powder is actually good for, like what it does. It's got a whole bunch of health benefits. I'm not like a health nutritionist or a doctor or something, so I'm not gonna go off on like a huge tangent of like, yeah, this is good for everybody, blah blah blah. I just know that like it works for me and I suggest it to a lot of people because I think I mentioned this in the mail time video, can't remember, whatever, gonna go over it again. My body is super sensitive to caffeine. Where was that? Caffeine. Anyways, super sensitive to caffeine. I can't really drink coffee. I can have maybe like 2 sips and then I get like the jitters. It's like super hardcore. And things like just tea, anything really, soda even, which honestly is probably for the best that I can't really have that much caffeine. But anyways, matcha powder has caffeine, but it's all natural caffeine. Basically, it doesn't give you the jitters, at least for me, in my experience. And the reason for that being is because like with caffeine that's in like tea and coffee and soda and stuff, it's like it hits your body like instantaneously and then you're just like, whoa, sudden rush of like blah blah blah. But with the caffeine that's in matcha powder, it kind of like attaches to stuff and slowly releases like over the span of a couple of hours. So that's primarily why I put matcha powder in my protein shake. Next up is maca powder. This also is supposed to help with energy, and then it's just got a bunch of like vitamins in it. The main reason that I use this though, because again, you could make a whole video solely on maca powder, but I'm just going to tell you the reasons that I chose to put it in my breakfast is because it's kind of like a it helps balance your hormones and your mood and like decrease stress. I also use cacao powder, another thing that is really good for energy. And the reason that I really keep taking this, well, honestly, okay, we're gonna be real. The reason I keep taking it is because like protein shakes are gross, and so this makes it a lot better. But also because it helped me stop craving chocolate. But anyways, yeah, so those are like the 3 main things that I'm just like, they give me life, if we're being honest. There's a couple other things that I put in it, but I will let you guys know what those are, why I use them, whatever, when I get to the actual recipe, which is now.
So the first ingredient is going to be whatever liquid you want to use as a base. I use 1 cup of chocolate almond milk. Next is half a tablespoon of cacao powder, then half a tablespoon of matcha green tea powder, then half a tablespoon of maca powder, 1/4 tablespoon of moringa powder. This is really good for fiber. 1 banana, 1 to 2 5-gram scoops of glutamine. This helps with your immune system and muscle recovery. And then finally, 1 scoop of protein.
And lastly, real quick, just to go over the wear as far as logistics, because I do use a NutriBullet, and currently I don't have power in the van, like as far as like a solar setup or anything. In the future, that'll totally be different, but right now, that's the case. So if I use a NutriBullet, where the heck do I actually make this shake? The answer to that is pretty simple. I kind of just wherever I can, and that usually means like at campgrounds, they have outlets in like the visitor center or at the bathrooms, and depending on like which campground, they even have them just like at sites, or like if you have like a kind of like a couple of campsites kind of in the middle, they'll have like a little post that has an outlet on it, and it literally takes like 5 seconds to just turn it on and like, okay, blend, 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 done. So it's super fast. Or if I'm in the city, one of the first things that I do in the morning is go to the gym. So then I'll just like real quick, just use an outlet. Right, cool. So that is it for like my morning breakfast protein shake recipe type of thing. And if any of you guys happen to try it out, let me know what you think. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.